Hello and welcome to the 9 p.m. news on Voice of the People TV. I am.
And away from that report, the United Nations Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed is set to begin a two-day official visit to Nigeria on Thursday. The National Information Officer, United Nations Information Center, Oluseyi Shuremeku, who announced this in a statement today, said during her stay, she will hold discussions with President Bola Tinubu, senior government officials, and the leadership of the Economic Community of West African States. Shuremeku explained that the tour
Violated the Constitution and the 2009 Act of Financial Regulations.
In another development, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Atiku Abubakar, has criticized the All Progressives Congress and its publicity secretary, Felix Moka, over what he describes as inciting remarks, disturbing symbol of the current administration's strategy to stifle opposition voices. He also expressed concerns over the prolonged detention of Mahdi Shehu, a prominent government critic, and others, suggesting these actions indicate a
To reclaim the presidency in 2027 will not be a mere dream, some public commentators have said. Speaking today on Nigeria's current economic situation is baited by internal conflict. Presidency, regretting that Jonathan lost track during doing the biddings of those he thought were going to help his 2015 election, Fanimo stated that the PDP has no chance of returning to the presidency in 2027.
Well, let's take you to the FCT, where retired military personnel today barricaded the entrance to the Ministry of Finance in Abuja, demanding the full payment of their entitlements. The retirees set up canopies and positioned chairs to block the ministry's entrance. This protest comes after a similar one in December 2024, when the retirees shut down the ministry to protest the government's non-payment of their claims. Despite official approval for payment, the retirees were reportedly told that no funds were available to pay them. The retirees are demanding the payment of other unpaid benefits in addition to the 20% to 28% pay increase due for January to November 2024. These include palliatives between October 2023 and November 4, an additional 32,000 naira to their pensions, a bulk payment of the security disbarment allowance, and a refund of pension deductions from the salaries of medically boarded soldiers.
Meanwhile, reactions are trailing reports that President Bola Tinubu approved $20,000 for medical treatment, bulletproof SUVs, and cooks, among other benefits, as a retirement package for service chiefs and generals. Guests today at our flagship breakfast show, VOP This Morning, aired their views on the development. VOP TV's in-house analyst, Dele Fanimo, said it is not out of place for the retirees to get what they are getting, considering their years of service. Fanimo, however, faulted the disparity between the salary of a brigadier general and major general, as well as the procurement of bulletproof SUVs for the retirees. He also called
Shilekunla Ogunseyi, the former wife of the Ooni of Ife, popular radio broadcaster Oriyomi Hamzat, and school principal Abdullahi Fasasi. Back with more stories, stay with us. Well, moving on, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has vowed that the 50 individuals detained for vandalizing manhole covers on Abuja's roads will face the full wrath of the law.
People of Biafra has asked former Inspector General of Police Michael Kiro to stay off the Ohanese Indigo presidential election in order not to disrupt the existing zoning arrangement. In a statement, the spokesman of the proscribed group, Emma Powerful, explained that the body's next president is expected from Rivers State, while Okiro, who contested the last election against late Professor George Obioso, is from Imo State. Powerful alleged that those behind the Okiro's ambition are doing so to tarnish his integrity and further destabilize Ohanese Indigo.
And now to education. The West African Examinations Council has introduced a new initiative offering students a faster opportunity to resit their West African Senior School Certificate Examination exams. WAEC's Head of Public Affairs, John Kapi, explained that the new program, WASC PC1, provides an expedited opportunity for students,
which he says have placed significant strain on businesses. He emphasized the urgent need for economic reforms to address these imbalances and prevent further hardship on the private sector as the new year begins, while calling for a responsive economic team that
because if we don't know the cause, you might not even know it's just someone that is sick. You know.
Coming up next is business, sports, and entertainment. Coming up next is business.
In a month-on-month growth of 1.47%. The growth highlights the effectiveness of the country's strategic measures in stabilizing its foreign exchange position and mounting external and internal challenges. The process from the Eurobond auction, likely serves as a vital financial cushion, helping to bolster the nation's external reserves during a critical period. That she was blessed to have represented Nigeria on the international stage. She was part of the
again in full swing. The center backer took to X to share his excitement.
Jibrin.
Still talking entertainment, controversial Nigerian rapper Speed Darlington. Still talking entertainment, controversial Nigerian rapper Speed Darlington has sued the Inspector General of Police.
And President Tinubu champions regional prosperity at Mahama'S inauguration.
All this report uncovers a 515 billion naira infringement in NNPCL transactions.
We also told you that Atiku has faulted APC's remarks on Peter Obi.
Retired military personnel protested in Abuja.
Also, we brought you reports that Oyo legal team has opposed bail application for Naomi, Oriyomi, and others.
And in business, Nigeria's foreign reserves are surged by $591.78 million 1 month after Eurobond auction.
In sports news, we told you that Super Falcons goalkeeper Yewande